Howdy, with this video I want to show you how to add things into your journal portfolio page. Some of you already have pictures and stuff up, some of you just did the basic, either way is fine. But with blog number one, you're gonna send it to me through the D12 Dropbox, then I'm gonna grade it, send it back to you. If you need to make any corrections or editing, proofreading kind of things. Then you're gonna load it up into your blog. There's different ways to add an article. Nice thing about Journal Portfolio, one, you can just click this plus button and start adding. We're going to go to the dashboard. If I sound a little snotty, it's because I'm a little snotty. This weather's killing me. The nice thing about Journal Portfolio, if you want to change your design, for the first little assignment, if you just got on there, just do whatever. You can always go back and change the themes and the fonts and things like that. If you make a mistake somewhere, like on the home page there, you can go back and fix it if you want to. If I missed a comma there or something, I can go back. The big trick with Journal Portfolio is make sure you're saving as you go. It doesn't automatically update. It's waiting for you to click that save button. But again, especially once we get to Denmark, if we got some new images you want to throw up there, it's easy to go back and replace the image. And that's what's nice about Journal Portfolio. Some sites I looked at, they kind of acted like once you created something, they went and chiseled it in granite and threw it in a safe somewhere, and to change it took a major act there. But from your home page there, you can add an article different ways. You can just click here. You can click the little plus sign. You can also do it from your main Journal Portfolio page. Very important for what we're doing. We're going to write an article or blog, the third choice. We're not going to upload PDF because other people will not be able to comment on what you're writing if you do that. You have to actually create an article. It's not that hard to do. You need a title. I'm happy with whatever the blog number is. If you want to get fancy, you can do that. Then click Add Article. And it's going to take you to the editing page. What we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste the text once I grade it and send it back to you. This is just kind of a sample thing here. And you're going to see it's going to reformat it a little bit. We're not going to freak out too badly about that, as long as it's pretty clear where the quotes are and it's pretty easy to read. For long quotes, I'm going to ask you to go back and bold those. Long quotes are generally double indented in MLA format, but for the reformatting here, we'll just bold it. Your short quotes will already be in quote marks, so it'll be pretty easy to see there. It's going to reformat the works cited page a little bit. As long as you have the italics appropriate, italics for book titles, play titles. Looks pretty good there. Very important, you want to make sure you enable comments. If you want to add an image, you can do that. You can just upload your own. You can go to the image library, upload an image. I'm going to upload the Danish flag for no apparent reason. It has nothing to do with Plato. The old joke, I don't know. Anyway, Danish flag is always a plus to whatever you're doing, right? A plus there. It's a dad joke. Anyway, but we're looking pretty good there. We got our title. We got our blog post. Now we got comments enabled. We got an image. Image is optional. Again, if you want to hold off on that, that's fine. You can always go back and add one if you want to. Again, that's one really nice thing about Journal Portfolio. It's easy to go back and edit. Very important, make sure you save that article. If you don't, if you just X out, nothing's happened, right? Journal Portfolio wants you to make a positive action to save something. So make sure you hit Save Article. Don't X out until it says all changes saved. You can go back to the portfolio and see your article. There it is, blog number one. Again, the Danish flags for no apparent reason, has no relation with Plato yet. And if somebody wants to read it, and we will, we'll click on blog number one. There's the blog. We'll start adding commentary down here. and starting to get a decent looking site going there, right? That's kind of what it's going to start looking like. We're going to have the 5 blog posts up here, plus the journal we write in Denmark. So it should have a nice little site going on here once we're done with the class, which is kind of neat. It's nice to show somebody what you did in Denmark and what you did in the course. And obviously, it's nice for me to show, look, students actually did something in this course, and we went to Denmark and did more. And it was a good course. But again, a lot of the editing is going to be coming in the dashboard. You get 10 published articles for free, and we're not going to go over that limit. So hopefully you can keep the free site. If you just love Journal Portfolio and want to add to it in the future, you can always upgrade if you want to. If you're going to go back and edit an article, don't hit the plus sign. You want to make sure you actually click on articles. And then you can just click on the article and go back and edit it if you need to. If you see a spelling error in there, just reformatted things oddly, you need to fix it. Or you want to add a different image or whatever you want to do. Or if I email you and say, hey, you didn't enable your comments, you can go back and enable them. If you click delete article, it's going to ask you once. And if you hit yes, it's going to delete it. So be careful there. And the way we're doing it, there's no backup. So be careful there about deleting stuff. But once you make a change, you got to hit save article again to go from red to green. Unfortunately, it goes back to red pretty quickly, but you can always go back and see what it looks like, right? That's what we're looking for. Again, don't forget, you're going to submit your first blog through the Dropbox. I'm going to grade it, return it. You edit and revise it if you need to, and then we'll post it in Journal Portfolio and start making commentary. That's about it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.